Hi, my name is Amber. I'm gonna do an intro because I have neglected to do that in 99% of my videos. The goal for today, build a bed. I have some plywood. Oh, intro, that's right. Do you see how fast it took me to forget? My name is Amber. I've lived in cars for probably 3 years in total. Starting in 2017, it is now 2022. Throughout those 5 years, 3 of those years I've been living in a car or van or bus. Now I have a 2015 Ram ProMaster. I'm trying to build it out myself. Okay, it's a learning experience for everyone involved. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm learning. So far, I have the insulation in. I have sound deadening in. I have a fan that I installed in the roof. I don't know. I have a bunch of videos, so go back and watch those if you so desire. But today is the bed. Fingers crossed. Okay, nothing ever goes as planned, so it might take a little longer than I expect, but that's okay. I have a lot of the supplies that I need. I just have a few more things to get before I get started, so I'm here at Ace Hardware. I'm gonna try to see if I can find a rivnut tool and some rivnuts and some bolts for those rivnuts, a right angle tool. So let's go. Okay, Euphoria comes on tonight and I really want to watch it, so I couldn't find it at Ace Hardware. They had the smaller versions, but I need an M8, I guess. That's the kind that Linnea used. If you don't know, Linnea is just the person on YouTube who is amazing, and she built out her van by herself, and the guy in there said that Harbor Freight might have it, so I'm gonna go there. You need to allot so much time for literally just finding the supplies because I cleaned up. I need to insulate this. I do have a whole nother box of insulation because I need to insulate all the cavities as well. And then also above that, I'm just gonna insulate the wheel well while my tool chargers are charging, and then measure and then set up to cut some wood. What to do about this part because there's a lot of space under there. I think what I'm just gonna do is to have at least some sort of barrier of insulation. I think I'm gonna just put a little teeny tiny piece over this instead of stuff everything in there because I don't know what's under there and I don't know if there's like mechanisms under there, so there's probably not, but just to be safe, I'm just gonna put a little patch over that hole. Again, I'm not sure if that's a vent or anything that needs to be like not suffocated, so I just put insulation around it. Now I'm gonna do that side. I did all the insulation that I feel like I need to do for now. I'm realizing I don't have drill bits, which really sucks because I thought I had everything that I needed. Never the case. Now I'm gonna measure probably 15 times, draw it out on one of these, and then try to cut it out. How tall? I watched the video and it at least needs to be above these hex holes, the board that I'm gonna be using as a wall. I feel like it doesn't matter, although I kind of feel like it does. So I'm gonna use something that I haven't had a use for yet, that I bought randomly, that I was like, I'll probably need to use this, and haven't ever thought that I needed to use it again after I bought it. Finally. Apparently it's gonna rain today. Okay. I'm gonna mark 55 from this side too, just so I know where the right angles are. So I put the blade in the jigsaw, and it's a metal blade, like for cutting metal. It's what I use to cut out the hole in the roof for the fan, and I'm not sure if that makes a difference. I'm gonna try a little piece over here because what I need to cut out is over here. The blade fell out. That must mean something's wrong, but it looked like it was working. Yeah, that's gonna work, I think. Now I need to figure out the smaller cuts. I want it to be showing on this, because look how much better that looks. It's 1.5 inches underneath, so an inch and a half, an inch and a half, an inch and a half. I just want to explain my thoughts here. I think that what I'm doing is very complicated, but also kind of simple if you think about it. So I have this piece of wood here. I want this whole bottom panel to be covered with a wall. This is not a straight line. I want the wall to be this tall because I need to attach it using these hex holes. The wall needs to be taller than those so we can stick the wall on, bolt it in. It goes over here. You see this curve? I needed to calculate, like I cut out a big rectangle as long as this to that side and as tall as this to the bottom. From here to here, an inch and a half. From like the top of where I want my wall to where the curve starts is an inch and a half. So I marked on the big sheet that I cut out an inch and a half over and an inch and a half down. And then I drew a line from the top all the way to the bottom to mark where an inch and a half was from this edge. I didn't cut it because I needed to keep this part on. The length from where this curve ends to where it begins is 3 inches. And I measured from the edge of the board to the inch and a half mark, and I measured where 3 inches would be. It's so confusing, I'm so sorry. Then I had to figure out the arch. So I measured from here to here, where the arch starts, 8 inches. From here to here is 9.5 inches. And then I made this from the edge of that box. And if worse comes to worse, listen, I'm gonna have wheel well boxes over those things anyways. So the arch doesn't need to be perfect. If it's a little big, it's fine. Hell yeah. Dude, I'm so happy. It fits perfectly. First time, baby. Dude, I've never ever worked with wood before. and I'm pretty proud of myself. So I still have so much left to do, but it might carry over into next weekend, which is fine. I kind of want to see if I can just copy that template, you know, line it up to the next side. That would be nice. You're fucking kidding me. Literally the exact same thing on the other side. The same divot? Okay, great. Okay, 1, 2. Turned out a little choppy, but not too bad. I'm trying to figure out this rivnut tool. I think I have it figured out. This is a rivnut tool. I got this entire kit. It comes with different size rivnuts, 6 different sizes. I thought that I needed an M8. I realized that it doesn't fit in the hole. Luckily, I have 5 other sizes. The size that I need is a 5/16-18. Every time you need to put a different size nut in the wall, you need to change out all the fixtures. So the fixtures are this nut right here. It comes with this little tool, and I had to use it to like twist the nut because it wasn't coming off with just my fingers. It was called the mandrel, this thing that's sticking out. This thing right here, so it screws onto the mandrel to hold the mandrel in, and then you screw the nut into this thing. But the hardest part for me, I literally had to, I'm at Harbor Freight right now. I had to go in and ask him how to take this mandrel off. This thing right here, push this down, you can unscrew the mandrel, place that in this little box so I know which size it is. I need 5/16-18. Comes with the nut and the mandrel. First you put the mandrel in, the short end goes in first. Hold the bottom, push this down, screw the mandrel in. Then you put this thingy back on, and then you screw the nut on. Come on. Now is the scary part because I am scared. Take the nut, the riv nut, the little part that has this little flare goes on to the tool. Twist it on. I was supposed to have it open. I don't even understand. Oh, because if I open it, the mandrel pops out. This is gonna be stuck to the wall like that. That means that I think insert rivet through pre-drill, squeeze handles together to secure the rivet. So I just need to release these. Oh my gosh, it's going. Okay. I think I did it. And then it says twist it. Is this right? Oh my gosh, wait. Oh. How did that do that? Oh. Okay, this is threaded on the inside. I just have to drill a hole in the top of that board and then screw a bolt into it. I need to go find bolts that fit that. And then I need to sand these wood things. Okay, I'll see you soon. Hey, I just had a mental breakdown, so disregard my puffy face and my lack of enthusiasm. I am pausing this video here, and then I'm going to make a part 2 and possibly part 3 just for this bed build, because I ran into a lot of minute details that I think are important to include, especially for those who are trying to start their own build or start building a bed with this design. And not that it's was a very complicated design, just that if you're new to working with wood and whatnot, there might be really small details that you might want to know about. And also I just want to include as much as I can to kind of give you an idea of how long it actually takes to finish a project, because the details are what dictate the outcome. That's the reason why I'm cutting the video off here, because otherwise it would probably be 30 minutes long at least. That's just, you know, that just means you're gonna have to subscribe so you know when my part 2 and part 3 come out. So in this video, I basically accumulated all of the supplies that I needed, figured out how I was gonna cut the wood, also figured out how to use a rivnut tool. Not a lot happened in this video, but also a lot happened in this video. And I also finished up insulating the wheel well. But like I said, I want to include as much in these videos, and I don't want to skip out on anything, because every little detail has a consequence, whether that be good or bad. If I do end up having issues down the road, I think it'll be nice to look back and see what I did, not only for me because I know everything that I did, but for you guys and for those who are watching my videos to get knowledge on how to do these things. Not that this is a tutorial by any means, because it's not. It's basically just my experience doing these things. I'm talking way too much. This needs to be an outro and the video needs to be over. Please subscribe to watch my future videos. The next couple are gonna probably be about the bed. I'm gonna move into my van pretty soon. Now that the bed is done, I'm able to. I have about a month left in this apartment. Please subscribe. Please like the video if you liked it and if it was helpful and or entertaining. Comment things, suggestions, critiques, encouragements, or just anything else. Follow me on Instagram. My name is Amber F. Bourgeois. I'm there. Linnea and Akela is the YouTube channel that I drew my inspiration from to make this bed. Also, many other projects that I'm doing. It's gonna be summer soon, and you're gonna see a huge change in my personality and attitude, most likely. So we all go through those phases, huh? All right, I love you guys. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Okay.